Well, my Mahindra Scorpio is up on a hoist, but actually for a really good thing. I'm down here again at Rybuck Engineering. I've got Mark behind me, who's the marketing manager. You've probably spoken to him on the Facebook page, and I've actually got Zach over here, which you remember from a previous episode, who is actually the engineer here at Rybuck. So 2 new exciting products that you want me to test out. That's what I'm actually down here for.
That's it. So today we're fitting up a 3-inch DPF back performance exhaust to the Mahindra Scorpio.
Yeah, that's going to sound wicked.
Absolutely. So I'm just undoing all the bolts now. We'll drop this out, we'll fit up the 3-inch system, and then we'll put the microphone at the back so we can see what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds good. And Zach, you've got exciting stuff.
Yeah, well, we've been validating our 40mm lift kit that we've co-developed with Tough Dog.
Yep.
And we're ready to take it out of our test vehicle.
Which is actually on the hoist behind us, I guess.
Right.
So we got to do a little
swapperoo. Yeah, we're pulling it out, we're throwing it on your car, and then we want to see light under the tires.
Yeah, that's give it a good test, right?
That's right, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we want you to test it for longevity.
Yep.
The ride quality, you know,
all
really
those
reviews it.
important things.
Yeah, give us your real opinion.
Perfect. All right, well, I'm all right on the tools, but I guess I'll man the camera again. We'll get this done, eh?
Let's do it.
Just in the final moments now, we've got a 12:30 deadline with the wheel alignment placed. So we've got Zach quickly putting the O2 sensor back in the exhaust. Mark's running around with the rattle gun trying to get these tyres on, and we'll get over there just in time. Okay, what a monster day. We all chipped in, we got it done because we actually had a 12:30 deadline to get this thing wheel aligned in time, but it sounds impressive. It looks impressive, but there's a couple of things I guess that people need to know about what's performance-wise going on with those shocks. What would you call it? Shock spring combination suspension?
Yeah, it's a front strut assembly. It's new coils all around, front strut assembly, and then the rear, it's a kind of your standard 5-link coil sprung with 2 shocks. We've replaced the shocks with a longer variant. We've worked closely with Tough Dog on the, building a kit that really is an optimized version of what the factory is. It's 40mm higher. They're larger bore, shocks to allow larger oil quantity and a nicer ride. So the valving and the coil package has been specifically tuned in order to keep the ride quality that everyone loved in the car. Of course, because it's a bit higher and the modification's done, you're less likely to bottom it out. You got more clearance. It's just a beautiful kit all around. So
yeah, well, driving it from the workshop just out to the front here, I could already feel the difference. So I'm actually excited to drive all the way home and really give it a good test. Obviously, this is what you want me to do, is long-term testing.
That's right. So we did some testing through Wiseman's Ferry and all those dirt roads and that there. We did flex tests and all the rest of it. We were happy with the highway manners, the corrugated roads and everything we put it through was absolutely beautiful. So limited problems to report home. You know,
Yeah.
we're ecstatic with the kit. You're gonna love it. Drive track to Brisbane.
Sweet.
So wheel on now, so should track straight. And,
Yeah, perfect.
and then you got an exhaust to listen to.
yeah, well, I was going to say exhaust. So obviously it's 3-inch now. So
Yeah.
the performance benefit is obviously it's just going to get rid of that hot gases quicker.
Yeah, so it's DPF back, so which is pretty standard for modern systems. This is all Australian made, you know, 304 stainless.
Yeah.
So you know, it's there is definitely a little bit more of a raspy note. It's not incredibly loud, even though it is a straight through system. It's got the DPF.
Well, I was going to say I was expecting something really, really loud, but it's actually I can just tell a little bit lower on the note,
Yeah.
but not loud where it's going to have a drone or
Yeah,
anything
that's
like
right. You'll find modern DPFs with the, you know, in most brand new cars are going to muffle the sound already.
Yep.
So it's important to get a really free flowing system from there back.
Yep.
So the only restriction is the DPF, and you can tune it, you can listen to it, and you can have fun driving it.
So in other words, next time it's tune time. Actually, no, next time I think should be bull bar time.
I think it's probably going to be bull bar, and
Yeah.
possibly, if you're lucky, might have a snorkel.
Oh, I'm loving it. That's so good. All right. Well, thanks for all tuning in. Make sure you do that usual like and subscribe and stuff. I've got some Ks to do to get home, but I'll see you in the next one.